There one moment, gone the next. Most of the Alaskan Motor Inn was reduced to rubble this weekend as a small team of contractors toppled the battered downtown building. Patrick Gilchrist gives us a look.
The Polaris building's months-long demolition has introduced steady construction clamor to the streets of downtown Fairbanks, but just a few blocks down Lacey Street, a much shorter structure has already hit the dirt. The Alaskan Motor Inn, a blighted motel on 4th Avenue, proved no match for an excavator as contractors started and finished demolishing the two-story side of the building on Sunday.
5 months of a plan came together, and that was to knock down the Alaskan Motor Inn. And I was just out there, just smiling.
City building permits show the structure has been around since 1954, but in more recent history, the inn hasn't often caught the public eye for favorable reasons. It made national headlines in 2018 for a homicide on the property, which resulted in a manslaughter conviction for 28-year-old Las Vegas man Leron Rowland in 2022. In February of this year, multiple fire departments responded to a 3 a.m. blaze coming from a room on the motel's ground floor. No injuries were reported, but about 6 to 12 people were in the building at the time, and it wasn't clear if they were paying for their occupation. Bruce says the city then delivered notice of condemnation to the ownership group, led by Sean Evans, and prospective buyer Stosh Solsky. Bruce says he installed a summer deadline for them to formulate a plan to deal with the property, and that lacking one by then, city-backed crews would have stepped in to give the building the boot.
But I didn't want to do that. I wanted them to work it out, so I gave them an extra 60 days, and they got it worked out.
That also meant no cost to the city.
I had budgeted approximately $100,000 on that.
The city's spending plan for the current fiscal year put aside $225,000 for knocking down abated buildings. The city's open finances page indicates that just under $33,000 of that amount has been expended.
It's been a good year for getting those properties that are not the best, I'm being nice, removed.
The three-story wing closest to the corner of 4th Avenue and Lacey Street remains standing, for now still bearing the name of the motel.
This winter we can go through it and figure out a plan to what to do with it.
Stolsky says he does have ideas and thinks Fairbanks could use another morning eatery.
My ideal situation would be the top 2 floors would be offices, and the bottom floor I would love to make into like a breakfast and lunch restaurant.
I'm Patrick Gilchrist, reporting for News Center Fairbanks.